Hi, my name's Philippa from Nurtured Fitness, and today I'm going to show you how to do a ruck carry using a woven wrap. So today I'm using a size 4, but a good beginner size is also a size 5 or a size 6. But if you're on the larger side or you've got a large toddler that you're wrapping, you could even try a 6 or a 7. So there's a couple of different ways to get your baby up onto your back, but I'm going to show you how to do a Santa toss for a newborn. So lay your wrap down on the ground, find your middle marker, get your baby and place them on top of that middle marker. So you want to place them so that they've roughly got about 2 fingers of fabric just above their ear. Just going to place the baby's arm up for this demonstration. And what you're going to do is bring the knee up underneath the baby's bottom, and we're going to create the seat. So gather all that fabric in, so we've got that knee to knee support, and then loosely and quickly come up and gather it all and hold the fabric in front of the baby's head. Now you want to hold the fabric up nice and high so that when you pop them on the back, they stay in a good position. If you have it down lower, there's more chance of them flipping and moving around. So you will end up needing to move this fairly quickly because the baby can get a bit annoyed with you holding their hand in front of their face, but the more you do it, the quicker you'll become. So before we pop them onto their back, we just want to try and tighten up the fabric as much as we can so that it's easier once we're already up there. So starting from the bottom rail, just going to pull through each little section at a time along so we can get a nice good fit that's already curved around the baby. And then the same on the other side, starting from the bottom rail. It's nice and easy to see with these striped or two-tone wraps, so you can see each section that might need a little bit more tension. Up to the top. Then we're going to pop it all over to one side, so I'm popping it on my left. I'm going to hold the bunch in my right hand. Using my left hand, I'm going to make a pistol shape with my hand. Pop my finger through the centre, thumb and fingers on either side, and then we can pick the baby up from here in a nice strong hammock. So when we pop the baby onto their back, we're going to go cheek to cheek. So my cheek next to the baby's cheek, and flipping over in a nice smooth motion. So holding on nice and tight, I'm going to separate into my right and left hand, and then using my left hand, coming up slowly over above my head and holding on here. So the first couple of times it's good to practice with someone spotting you over a bed or in front of the mirror till you're really comfortable with what you're doing. From here, I'll stand up. You can hold on with one hand, both rails, and just gently guide the baby down so that they're at a good height on your back. So you want them just far enough back, you can touch them with your head when you lean back there, not too high or too far away. Then you're going to reach around behind the baby's neck and grab the top rail and just really tighten so we get good head support. So because I'm holding the top rail and it's pinning over top of the rest of the fabric, everything else is secure. Same on the other side, just holding on, reach behind the neck, pull any tension out and pulling it down and away. So you want this nice and low so you're about at your hip bone, and then we're going to go through each portion of the fabric again and tighten it up. So I'll start on my right side. So when we tighten, we grab one section and pull down and away. So roll your shoulder down and backwards. We then want to tighten up the whole portion of the wrap and not just certain segments. So using my thumb as a guide, the next piece I'm going to tighten, I'm going to do the exact same thing. So just a nice small amounts coming across, down and away. You can even come up onto your toes so you get a nice good movement. And then when you get to the bottom, you just want to do that a little bit looser than what you've done with the rest. If you pull that one too tight, you might find that the seat begins to pop out from the baby's bottom. So if you're finding that it's popping a lot, just go a little bit more gently on that one there. Same on the other side. So pull down and away. Thumb's length, just going to use my thumb underneath as a guide. Down and away. And you can see I'm able to pull quite a bit of fabric through. And leave there. A little bit easy on the bottom so we don't pop the seat. Before we move on, I just like to recheck that neck tension. Get through so the head is always supported. And before we carry on, I just do 1.5 twists on each side. So I'm going to pop the left one through my legs now, and to tighten off next we're going to go over the first leg and under the second. So I'm going to reach behind, I'm going to go over this one, I'm going to pull just a little bit of fabric down, so that when we go over, we're just securing a little bit more fabric under there and putting it down. So over and under. Pop that between my legs, same on the other side, reach behind, pull that little bit of fabric down, so we're going over and under. Hold on to both rails and give it just a little squeeze so that tension's nice and tight there too. So what you can do from here is simply tie off in front of you in a double knot, but I like to do Tibetan style. So pop one leg through here, take it across your body, going from the outside in, you're going to tuck it off, and this feels nice and secure to me, like the straps aren't going to fall off your body, so if you just want that extra bit of security, it's awesome. So always from the outside in, and then you're safe from there, so that's pinned in underneath. Same on the other side, making sure you're coming over your breast and tucking outside in, pulling the fabric through, and if you've got any excess fabric you can tie it off. It doesn't really matter how you finish it off here because everything is nice and safe. So that is your Ruck Carry, and I hope you enjoy it.